This is the prime example of why you should not believe everything you see on social media, because it's the right color, it's the right texture, it got the sound. Everybody know the sound kind of sound like, you know, you doing the nasty with the radio off. It got the sound, but it tastes like nothing. Not even nothing, nothing. It tastes like nothing. If you read the title, then you already know why we here. We about to review this Chick-fil-A mac and cheese. I got a small because we know I ain't gonna eat all this, y'all. So let's just jump right into it. It looks good, I will say that. It got the sound. You hear that sound? It kind of sound like an adult bedroom when the music not on. That's the way mac and cheese supposed to sound. So let's see what the hype is about. It looks really good. You can tell they used milk, and they actually used cheese, like real cheese, you can tell. So that's a plus. Let's see what the hype is about. Okay, prepared. Y'all log on to www.telehomemade.net. Get you some spices, cause baby, this is so unseasoned. They need a lot, but a lot on top of that. Now mix it up a little bit. That's better. It's not nasty. It's not nasty. Is it worth the hype? Nah. If you expecting the same texture and flavor of your Nana's mac and cheese, you know, the good old Nana mac and cheese, the baked mac and cheese that's typically found on the dinner tables of African American households. We use multiple cheeses. Personally, I use like 6 shredded cheeses, 1 block cheese. Get your little sour cream, get you some whipping cream, get your seasonings, put it all in there, and get you some butter. Because when you cooking, and when you making anything, especially baked mac and cheese, it's not butter with the ER, it's butter. Pop that thing in the oven, take it out for a little bit, sprinkle a little bit more cheese on top, pop it back in, bring it back out, and you see that butter sizzling, and you got the crispy edges, and it's just delicious, and everybody who eats it loves you. If that's what you're expecting, this ain't it, sis. Like, it's comparable to Velveeta shell and cheese. Well, I can't even say that because on some real, if you make some Velveeta shells and cheese, put a little garlic powder in there, it be on the business. It be good. It ain't nasty. It ain't nasty. I don't know. I'm tell you one thing. This ain't Kraft cheese. This ain't Kraft cheese. This store-bought. This ain't real cheese. This cheese wasn't made from the cow. This cheese wasn't made from cow, y'all. Will I recommend it? For $2, this small was $2. I would recommend this if you have toddlers. Like, this is a good meal for your child. But for an adult palate that's familiar with baked mac and cheese and mac and cheese, I ain't here for it. And maybe I'm biased because I've never really been a huge fan of Chick-fil-A. A lot of people think I don't like Chick-fil-A because apparently it's a rumor that the owner is uncomfortable with gay people. My mama uncomfortable with gay people, so what I look like dissing a whole franchise because of that. I've never been a fan of Chick-fil-A because their sandwiches are dry as hell. There's a reason why their lemonade is so good. And the reason is it's so good because you need to drink the whole goddamn thing just to swallow one of Chick-fil-A sandwiches. And don't get me started on them sad fries. So I never been a fan. But when it came to macaroni and cheese, I had to try it. Like, how can you mess it up? It's not that they messed it up. I don't think they messed it up. But all the hype, I was expecting to taste my grandmama cooking in here. I was expecting to taste like, I don't know. I was thinking I was gonna taste Thanksgiving in here, and I didn't get that. Like, it's kind of bland. It's like you see the cheese and you can tell that it's some type of milk base, but you don't taste anything. Like, everything is so bland. Like, I cannot tell you if this is cheddar cheese, if it's a little Parmesan in here, if it's some Gouda in here. Well, we know this ain't no goddamn Gouda, but I can't tell you what type of cheese this is because everything tastes the same in this thing, and everything kind of tastes like air. This is something, it's no shade, it's not disgusting. If I was hungry and this was the only thing around, I would definitely order it again. But this is something I would give like my 2-year-old, like my 2-year-old or my 5-year-old for lunch. This isn't something as an adult I would say, ooh, I gotta give me some of that mac and cheese. So, will I recommend it? I mean, I recommend it for a kid. I wouldn't recommend it for an adult like myself because it's kind of, girl, this is unseasoned. This is bland. I swear, I feel like I just bit air. Like, that's how I feel. And and when I shook the seasoning on it, the only thing I can taste that was different was the seasoning. Like, it needs seasoning. So if you're going to order this, bring your seasoning with you, sis. Like, because this is so bland. Like, I don't know what I expected, but I expected at least to taste like something. Like, it's kind of bland. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm biased. I don't know. But from all the hype, this ain't it, sis. I need them to do it over. I need them to get a Florence in the kitchen or a Nana Mary in the kitchen, or, you know, I need them to hire my grandma Charlotte and put them in the kitchen. I need them, if they gonna sell mac and cheese, M-A-C, capital N, cheese, I need them to get a sister, a granny sister in the kitchen. Like, I need it to be like a grandma with like 5 grandkids. You gotta have multiple grandkids to be a certified cooking granny. Like, that's what I need them to get in the kitchen, because sis, this ain't it. This ain't it. It was a out of a 10, I'll give this mac and cheese a 4. Cause it wasn't nasty. Because it didn't taste like nothing. It kind of tastes like air. So I don't feel like it's fair for me to say it's a 1, because what I'm comparing it to, air. Like, I live in Baltimore. Like, it tastes like Baltimore air. Until next time, bye guys. I need to go get me, I need to give me some wine or something. I gotta rinse this out my mouth. Now that I swallowed and ate it, it's like it's some type of flavor on my tongue. I don't like it. Ooh. I don't like that, y'all.